UCF fans, we should start giving Arkansas State a little bit more credit. After the pounding they put on us in the Cure Bowl one year,
sure.
And now everybody in the poll that we've talked about picked Memphis to cover, 14 or 16 and a half points, I believe. And their kicker is what cost us that spread, because I think he missed a field goal and an extra point. They only won by 13. The American Conference has not looked good throughout week one. SMU didn't have an easy time with Texas State. I think that was a tie game at halftime. And Navy now, what's the score? It was 38-0, still 38-0?
Yeah, I haven't even checked. Yeah, probably worse
50
than
to
that.
nothing. I mean, come on. American Conference, let's go. Every year we talk about this to coming into the season. We need these teams to be undefeated when we play them. We need these teams to be highly ranked. How are we going to get the respect of the voters and this and that? And then they do us no favors right off the bat, looking sloppy. At least Navy's not on our schedule this year. All throughout the offseason, I've been saying we should have gone to 10 conference games and we would have added Navy. But now BYU is just wiping the floor with them. Everybody's clamoring for a UCF BYU game. BYU may not be as easy of a game as we all thought. But that's still a possibility. But Navy, 38-0 to start the season. Cow of the week worthy. I mean, put some points on the board. Do something. Show some respect to the American Conference. And you mentioned it. These guys haven't tackled. Maybe the coaching staff is the cows. These guys go through a whole preseason and don't tackle each other? What do they expect to happen when the season kicks off? Oh, man. You hate to rag on the Navy and the Army and the Air Force, any of the service academies, but come on. And how much time's left in that game? Is it still the first half? Is it the third quarter?
It was the third quarter.
My goodness. 38-0. Oh. All right, Navy, you're the cow of the week for week one.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Navy. To be fair, they got a true freshman quarterback. They lost.
They don't throw the ball. What are you talking about?
Malcolm Perry, who's now on the Dolphins practice squad, or he's on the Dolphins roster as a running back. He was really good. I'd try to find any reason for Navy to and their defense is just playing horrible. I'm watching a highlight right now where it doesn't look like this guy even got touched.
They don't tackle.
Yeah, well, because they don't tackle. That is precisely correct.
Maybe they told him that tackling is still not allowed during the game. Are they trying to be extra safe for Corona and all this?
Maybe, yeah, that's a great point. Maybe no one got the message, the memo that tackling was indeed allowed now. Who knows? That's possible.
Oh, man. Ugly stuff.
Well, I mean, you said this in the break too. I mean, everyone keeps asking for us to play BYU. I mean, does this help us? Now do we go and get BYU because, hey, they look really good, and so now people think they're really good, and if we play them and beat them, that'll give us some cachet? Does this help us if we try to go the BYU route?
I mean, it would help if we played them next week, coming off this impressive win. But then who knows? BYU ends up going 4-5 the rest of the way, and then we play them in November. Nobody's going to give us any credit. But yeah, if we played them next week, it'd be a hyped up game. BYU's going to start getting votes now. BYU may be in the top 25 next week.
Wow, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
I mean, all these teams going to be dropping out that aren't playing. These guys look the most impressive team in week one. I mean, there was only 3 games, but yeah, they're going to start getting votes for sure.
All right, well, maybe we need to get BYU on the schedule. Who knows? Again, there's rumors. It seems at this point it's not something Danny's interested in, or maybe it makes sense financially. But I guess you never really know what you know. Here's a couple of cow of the week options I got. SMU played terrible. Again, you kind of talked on the American, so I won't yell at that. You talked about the game day stuff already too. I got 2 other ones really quickly. Miami fans are going bonkers because De'Aaron King had some really good stats in a scrimmage. And these are the same Miami fans who always talk a bunch of trash about how the American's terrible and how nobody's good there and anyone can go and play in the American, blah blah blah. And now they have a quarterback straight out of the American Conference, and they're all excited about his performance in a scrimmage.
The U is back, baby.
The U is back. Now look, I get in a scrimmage. It's usually slanted more towards the defense in some respects. It's not uncommon for that to take place, but I mean, come on, we're going mad over a scrimmage practice result. They have UAB on Thursday. I kind of hope UAB wins that one. Mike, what do you?
That would be beautiful. And in the scrimmage, are they even allowing quarterbacks to get hit? I mean, I would think maybe he's putting up these numbers because guys are not able to come after him. Maybe he's taking off for 100 yards and running. What are they doing? Who knows? But De'Aaron King is a very talented quarterback. We know that The guy is good.
He's good.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes down there and has a really good season. But to get excited over a scrimmage, it's a little much.
Yeah, I mean, to be tweeting out scrimmage stats and how excited they are about how we looked in the scrimmage and yada yada yada. Again, who knows? I mean, it's probably
that may also say something about their defense.
That also may say a lot about their defense, which is something to consider too. The other thing I'll throw quickly, and I'm a Heat fan, Mike. The Heat were up 3-0. Giannis hurts an ankle. He leaves, and we still find a way to blow that game to Chris Middleton, who looks like he's 42, but is actually only like 28. And so the Heat are my low-key cow for not taking care of the Milwaukee Bucks when they had an opportunity to. But hopefully Game 5 Tuesday night, we will wind that thing down. I doubt you're watching any NBA playoff. There's no NBA in your life, I assume?
Not really, but I was at my cousin's house during that game, and some guys were watching it, so I peeked over a couple times. I saw when Giannis got hurt, actually, and then I saw the scores here and there. But, they're up 3. They were up 3-0. I was telling the guys that were there, they're big-time Heat fans, I was once up 3-0 in a series, too, where I was very confident, and things did not work out great for me with the Yankees in 2004. I don't see it happening to the Heat, but it's possible.
Wow.
But now that they lost Giannis, I mean, you wouldn't think so, but then they win the game that he's out, so who the heck knows?
We don't. Yeah, no one knows anything. It's on. Also, you're a big Kentucky Derby guy, right? The Kentucky Derby was this Saturday. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I tried to as well, and I was like, I don't even know what's going on here. I don't know who these horses are. It felt really kind of weird it being on this weekend. I wasn't even tracking to it.
So. Yeah, usually I do tune in, but I didn't have any money on it this year. I didn't tune in at all.
That's my problem. I don't know when these events are because now my calendar's all messed up. So I don't usually I know, hey, it's going to be, Memorial Day. Okay. We've got this coming up, or, hey, it's going to be, Labor Day. Okay. It's March Madness. I don't even know when some of these events are so I'm all kinds of confused. I got to get my sports calendar back recalibrated. NFL starts on Thursday. And I guess I'm used to a Thursday night start for the NFL, but I didn't realize it was this week already. I mean, I'm all kinds of, maybe I'm a cow of the week because I'm all out of whack on my sports calendar.
I got to tell you, I don't know if it's coronavirus or just me getting older and having family obligations or whatever it is. Lately, I've cared just about my teams. Like if it's not the Yankees, it's not the Giants, it's not UCF. I haven't really watched much. And now you would think with Corona coming in and sports being out for so long, at least have some interest in checking things out. I haven't watched 1 second of any college football game yet. I haven't watched any of the basketball playoffs. I watched very little hockey. I watched the first Panther game. I watched even the Yankees. I'm not glued to it every night. I check the scores here and there, and some days they'll play a doubleheader. I won't even watch any of those games. I don't know what it is, man. The Corona just messed up my whole sports thing. The only thing I know I will not miss is the UCF games, and I guess the Giants games too. They only play once a week. But NFL kicking off on Thursday. Maybe I'll put it on just to see what it looks like, but I'm not really excited to watch the Chiefs and the Texans.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, I guess.
Wow.
The Giants play Monday night. I'll watch that.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have not watched a full game of anything outside of NBA. And I only watched probably 2 of the Heat games actually no, I took about only 1 in totality. I think I walked away for a while on the other one. So yeah, it's tough. Everything's out of whack, out of rhythm. I don't know what's going on. It's the wrong time of year. I don't know. It just feels different. It feels weird. But hopefully UCF football coming back will make it all better for everybody, including you, my friend. As always, the Sons of UCF, we will be here leading you up until that glorious Saturday afternoon where UCF kicks off. We have one more installment of our preseason review, if you will. It is the preseason Sunny Awards. Mike, I'll be working hard this week at coming up with the categories, and I will send out a link via, I think you usually do that via some sort of a messaging meeting site, a voting site. So I will send out a link via Twitter, social media. We always love to get the fans' perspective, what you guys think, who's going to be what. We tell you if you got it right or wrong. So that'll be a good time as always. So keep an eye peeled for the Sunny Awards that will be coming soon. And Mike and I, as always, will be here for you. UCF, we're so close. We're counting it down. We've made it. We've almost made it. So stick with us as always, and we will talk with you all again very soon. As always, we will say goodnight. I will say go nights, and Mike will say
charge on.